On January 1, 2025, the Nagpur Police Control Room received a complaint from residents about a foul odor emanating from a house in the village of New Khasala in Kamptee Road, Kapil Nagar neighborhood, the city of Nagpur, Maharashtra, India. The owners of the home were DAKHOLE, 55, a social worker and employee at the Karati Thermal Power Station, and his wife DAKHOLE, 50, a teacher. The couple has 2 children. The oldest is a girl while their youngest child is DAKHOLE, a boy, aged 21. Both were in college and DAKHOLE was a third-year engineering student. On January 2, 2025, DAKHOLE, who was staying at a relative's house in Bailwada with his elder sister, received a phone call from his neighbors about the horrible stench emitting from his house, and urging him to return home quickly. When DAKHOLE arrived to his house with his neighbors, the main entrance was closed from the inside, but the living room was shut from the outside. When the door was forced open, they were shocked to discover DAKHOLE's parents' rotting corpses. His father died in the living room, while his mother died in the bedroom. The police who had been notified arrived on the spot and promptly began an investigation. They believed that if the living room door was locked from the outside, it was impossible for it to be a case of suicide. They also acquired the victim's father's dormant mobile, which DAKHOLE had discovered inside the house. However, the officers quickly became suspicious and suspected that the mobile had been deliberately turned off long before, then placed inside the house and pretended to be discovered later with the victim. When the authorities questioned DAKHOLE about his father's inactive mobile and his lies to his older sister, he was dumbfounded, and within an hour, he revealed that he killed his parents. DAKHOLE, who was studying engineering, did not finish his studies and failed many of his classes. Seeing this, his parents encouraged him to change majors, which he adamantly refused, resulting in frequent conflicts between the boy and his parents. The apex occurred on December 25, 2024 when his father slapped him. Unhappy and under strain, DAKHOLE went insane the next day on December 26, at noon, and strangled his mother to death in her bedroom. He then waited for his father to get home for 2 hours. When his father arrived at 5 p.m. and was going to enter the bathroom, DAKHOLE attacked him from behind. In a dying and bloody state, DAKHOLE's father still had time to ask his son whether he was willing to have a proper discussion with his mother. DAKHOLE, outraged, confronted his father, asking if in this situation, his father still wanted him to alter his major. His father acknowledged and stated that he still wanted him to alter his major for his personal benefit. Enraged at his father's response, DAKHOLE blindly stabbed him many times until the middle-aged man could no longer move. Following the murder, DAKHOLE used his father's mobile to notify his elder sister, who was about to return home from college, that he would pick her up to stay at a relative's house in Bailwada. After meeting his sister, DAKHOLE stated that their parents were at a meditation camp in Bengaluru for 10 days and couldn't be disturbed. His sister believed that, after her parents' cell phones were no longer reachable, DAKHOLE had to spend a long period in prison for his activities.